Technology has revolutionized our lives in ways we could have never imagined just a few decades ago. From the smartphones we carry in our pockets, which are essentially powerful mini-computers, to the social media platforms we frequent daily, technology has become deeply intertwined with our daily experiences. These platforms not only connect us with friends and family, but also shape our opinions and influence our decisions. But as technology advances at a rapid pace, so too does its potential to influence us in profound and sometimes unexpected ways, from artificial intelligence that can predict our needs to robotics that can perform complex tasks. The possibilities seem endless. What happens when technology starts to blur the lines between our perceptions and reality? Augmented and virtual reality are already changing the way we experience the world, offering immersive experiences that were once the stuff of science fiction. How do we navigate the ethical and legal implications of technologies that can manipulate our minds and bodies? The legal system is constantly playing catch-up with these advancements, raising questions about privacy, consent, and the very nature of human autonomy. These are not merely questions for science fiction, but pressing concerns of our time. As we stand on the brink of a new era, the choices we make today will shape the future of humanity. As we delve deeper into the digital age, we must grapple with the implications of technologies that can alter our thoughts, feelings, and even our physical selves. Brain-computer interfaces and digital implants are no longer just theoretical concepts, but are becoming a reality. Join me as we explore the intersection of technology, law, and human experience, and the profound questions they raise about our future. Together, we will navigate this complex landscape and seek to understand the impact of these technological advancements on our lives and society. The concept of mind control has long captivated the human imagination. From the pages of dystopian novels to the silver screen, we have been both fascinated and terrified by the prospect of technologies that can control our thoughts. But what was once relegated to the realm of science fiction is now becoming increasingly possible. Technologies like ultrasound brain stimulation and transcranial magnetic stimulation are already being researched for their potential to treat neurological disorders. While these technologies hold great promise for therapeutic applications, they also raise concerns about the potential for misuse. If we can manipulate brain activity to alleviate suffering, could we also manipulate it to control behavior? The line between therapy and control becomes blurry, demanding careful ethical consideration. The human body is an intricate network of electrical impulses. Our brains communicate with our muscles through a complex system of nerves, allowing us to move, feel, and interact with the world around us. But what if these electrical signals could be manipulated from the outside? Emerging technologies are exploring the potential to control prosthetic limbs with thought alone, using brain-computer interfaces to translate neural signals into movement. While this technology has the potential to revolutionize the lives of amputees, it also raises questions about the vulnerability of our bodies to external control. As we develop technologies that can interface with our nervous systems, we must consider the potential for misuse and the need for robust security measures. In an age of ubiquitous surveillance, our personal data has become a valuable commodity. From our online browsing habits to our physical location, every click and swipe we make generates a trail of information that can be collected, analyzed, and potentially used against us. The rise of social media has blurred the lines between our public and private lives, making us both consumers and products in a vast digital marketplace. Algorithms track our every move, predicting our preferences and targeting us with personalized advertising. While this may seem innocuous, the potential for manipulation is vast. By understanding our biases and vulnerabilities, these algorithms can subtly influence our choices, shaping our perceptions and behaviors in ways we may not even realize. Section 5, the law and the human machine. As technology rapidly outpaces the law, our legal frameworks struggle to keep up with the ethical and societal implications of these advancements. The rapid evolution of artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and digital platforms has created a landscape where traditional legal principles often fall short. Existing laws were written for a world where the lines between the physical and digital, the human and the machine, were clearly defined. These laws were designed to address issues in a simpler, more predictable environment. But as those lines continue to blur, our legal system must adapt to address the challenges of a world where our thoughts, feelings, and even our bodies can be influenced by external forces. The integration of technology into our daily lives has made it difficult to distinguish where human agency ends and machine influence begins. Do we have a right to mental privacy? As neural interfaces and brain-computer technologies advance, the sanctity of our innermost thoughts is at risk. Who is responsible when our bodies are controlled without our consent? The question of liability becomes complex when actions are influenced or directed by artificial intelligence or other external technologies. These are questions that will require careful legal consideration as we navigate the uncharted territory of a technologically enhanced future. The intersection of law and technology demands a re-evaluation of our legal principles to ensure justice and fairness in an increasingly digital world. Section 6. Montel Alexander Bowman's plight. The case of Montel Alexander Bowman brings these issues into sharp focus. His story is a complex and troubling one, filled with allegations that seem to come straight out of a science fiction novel. Bowman claims that advanced technologies are being used to monitor his thoughts, manipulate his emotions, and even control his actions. He believes that his mind is no longer his own, but rather a playground for unseen forces, and even influence his physical body. He describes sensations of being controlled as if his very movements are being dictated by an external source. He alleges that this technological manipulation has been ongoing for 40 years, a claim that, if true, suggests a long-term and deeply invasive surveillance operation, violating his privacy and causing him significant emotional distress. The psychological toll of such an experience is unimaginable, leading to a life filled with anxiety and fear. Bowman's claims, while extraordinary, highlight the growing anxieties surrounding technology's potential to intrude upon our most private selves. In an age where digital footprints are easily tracked and personal data can be harvested without consent, his story resonates with broader societal fears. His assertion that he is being targeted by a lawless people segment speaks to the fear that these powerful technologies are being used without accountability or oversight. The idea that there could be entities operating beyond the reach of law and ethics is a chilling thought. Whether his claims are verifiable or not, they serve as a stark reminder of the need for transparency and ethical considerations in the development and deployment of technologies that can impact the human mind and body. As we continue to innovate, we must also ensure that these advancements do not come at the cost of our fundamental rights and freedoms. Section 7. A quadrillion-dollar question. Bowman's demand for $1 quadrillion in compensation for the alleged violations of his rights underscores the immense value we place on our autonomy and freedom. While the sum may seem astronomical, it reflects the profound impact that these technologies can have on our lives. If our thoughts, feelings, and even our bodies can be manipulated without our consent, what does that mean for our fundamental rights as individuals? The potential economic implications of such technologies are staggering, raising concerns about exploitation, coercion, and a future where our very selves are commodified. As Section 8, the future of freedom. As we stand on the precipice of a new era of technological advancement, we must confront the implications of these technologies for the future of human freedom. Will we harness these tools to enhance our lives and empower ourselves? Or will we become slaves to technologies that exploit our vulnerabilities and erode our autonomy? The choices we make today will determine the course of our future. We must demand transparency, accountability, and ethical considerations in the development and deployment of technologies that can impact the human experience. The future of our freedom may very well depend on it. Section 9, our digital dilemma. We stand at a crossroads in human history. The technologies we create have the potential to solve our greatest challenges and unlock unprecedented possibilities. But they also have the power to manipulate, control, and ultimately dehumanize us. The digital age presents us with a profound dilemma. How do we embrace the transformative power of technology while safeguarding our fundamental rights and freedoms? The answer lies in our collective wisdom, our ethical responsibility, and our unwavering commitment to a future where technology serves humanity, not the other way around. The future is in our hands. Let us choose wisely.